Today I'm sharing spicy tofu dish called Mapo Tofu. Originating from the Sichuan province in China, this spicy and flavorful dish holds a special place in my heart as it was passed down to me by my father-in-law. With just a square of tofu, you can whip up a dish that's rich in flavor with a perfect balance of spicy and savory notes. Let's dive in. Firstly, let's make some homemade chili oil. I stir 5 tablespoons of chili flakes, Gochugaru, a handful of chopped green onions, and a few teaspoons of minced garlic into a cup of vegetable oil. Then I microwave it for 3 minutes. I use a coffee filter to strain the heated chili oil mixture. If you prefer, you can buy store-bought chili infused oil at a Chinese grocery store instead. For the tofu, I'm using Korean tofu that's not too soft or too firm. Usually the recipe calls for soft tofu, not silken tofu. I have about a pound, 460 grams of tofu, which I will cut into small cubes. Then I slice up half an onion. I also have 4 green onions chopped up, both for aroma and garnish, about a tablespoon of minced ginger, and 3 to 4 cloves of garlic ready to be minced. As the authentic Mapo Tofu recipe calls for Sichuan pepper, I'm going to grind about 1/4 teaspoon of Sichuan pepper, which adds a distinctive Sichuan flavor. However, I prefer to go easy on the Sichuan pepper. You can actually completely omit it if you want. I add about a tablespoon of cooking oil to a pan and let it heat up. On low heat, I add minced ginger, minced garlic, onion, and about half of the sliced green onion I prepared. Then I increase the heat to medium-high and add 7 to 8 ounces, 200 grams of minced pork or any preferred meat, breaking it up into smaller pieces. To this, I add spicy bean sauce called Toban Djan. Initially, I stir in 1 tablespoon and after tasting, I decided to add half a tablespoon more. Then I sprinkle in a pinch or 2 of Sichuan pepper. Next, I add 2/3 cup of water and lower the heat to low before adding 1 tablespoon each of oyster sauce and soy sauce, as well as my tofu cubes. I'm being quite gentle when stirring so I don't break the tofu. I almost forgot to add a tablespoon of dark soy sauce for a richer color. When everything is pretty much incorporated, I make a cornstarch slurry with 1.5 tablespoons of starch and 2 tablespoons of water to nicely thicken my Mapo tofu. To wrap it all up, let's not forget the chili oil we made earlier. A couple of tablespoons will do. Every mouthful of this Mapo tofu is a symphony of textures and flavors. The tofu is soft, soaking up the rich, spicy sauce, while the ground pork adds a satisfying meatiness that will leave you craving more. Give it a try and treat yourself to this dish. Thanks for your company. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more tried and true recipes. Until next time, keep cooking!